Hey, I'm Julian. The restaurant I was working at shut down, so I used almost everything in my bank account to travel to Seoul and across all of Japan for close to 2 months by myself. Dumb idea? Probably. But I thought money comes and goes, but experiences last a lifetime. And experience I did. I've done some truly outrageous things that have tested my courage, determination, and will. Things that the normal person probably wouldn't do. I've gone to more than 20 different cities, went to a cat island, hiked in the middle of the woods, and almost thought I was stranded, afraid of my life. But I have seen some remarkable things, met some extraordinary people, talked to people that I never would have in a million years, and experienced things I have only ever dreamt of. This is my journey. Welcome. I'm glad you decided to join me. I will be your friend for the next few months, the current version of myself, as during the whole experience, I was focused more on capturing the content rather than talking about it. And I feel like a lot needs to be said. Don't worry, I'll try not to be very annoying or unbearable. But before I continue, like the video, comment your favorite travel destination, and then subscribe. Done? Okay, let's continue. So the journey starts a few weeks prior when I was having a chat with some acquaintances of mine. Still thinking about going to Japan?
Oh, I didn't tell you. My friends, they're like, we're going. You going? I'm like, it's like, let's fly right now. They're cheap. You going? I'm like, fuck it.
I don't know what plans you have for like the future, but I was thinking about like going to Japan soon, but I don't have anyone to go with. Would you be interested or?
I'm so broke, man. I'm so broke.
Really? Damn.
Yeah. I still got like a lot of things, man. My situation is so complicated.
Oh yeah.
I would love to, man. I would love to. Thanks for the offer. I would love to go to Japan.
So with no one able to go with me, I decided to screw waiting and just go by myself. Oh, can't believe I'm here. I'm in Seoul for a few nights, then going to embark on a month-and-a-half long journey to Japan solo. Don't even speak both languages. This might be the dumbest thing I've ever done. Oh man. But how did we get here? Day of my flight. I'm getting really nervous. It has been, I've flown by myself before, but it has been 4 years, so you'd expect me to be nervous, you know. I think when I'm there in Japan, past Singapore, past Korea, once I'm like more settled in and more like used to it, I don't think it'll be as bad. I think it'll be pretty fun. I think it'll be pretty good. But it's just the initial nervousness, you know. So with that being said, an hour or two later, I said goodbye to my mom and then departed. And after hearing the taxi driver ramble on about things I didn't really care about, I arrived at the airport after another 50 or so minutes. The flight was at 4:40, so I had about 2 hours to spare, which was more than enough. So this was actually the first time of me using the action camera in public hooked up to me. I felt awkward as hell, being someone with social anxiety, having a camera, even though kind of small, drag attention to me in a way. This is what I look like. The thing I love about Singapore Airlines is that the check-in service is so smooth. It's all self-service at my airport. Even though I already checked in online though, I still had to get the bag tags. Then when I got to the self-service, I kind of freaked out a bit because my machine was working properly and taking my luggage. But then some guy came over to help me out and he took me to the premium economy conveyor belt instead. Does that mean I get premium economy seats? See, that's how far I've come. Being someone who's mostly been socially awkward my whole entire life, to say something like that was unheard of back in the day. But anyway, if you guys are wondering if people care if you record in a potentially high-risk place like an airport, Maybe you guys want to start vlogging yourself and are wondering. No, they don't care. But as long as you do it discreetly. There's a feature on the DJI action camera that turns off all LED lights and screens when recording, so no one bats an eye.
A tiny camera.
That's how she was able to say that without even knowing that it was on. And if you're wondering what it's like to be inside an airport X-ray scanner, this is what it does to a camera. I'm surprised they didn't realize it was recording, otherwise I might have been locked up. I don't know the rules, never cared to read them. Now the reason I chose Singapore Airlines, even though there were probably cheaper and better flights, was mainly because I saw there was a 7 to 10 hour layover option, and I wanted to visit Singapore again because I've missed it. Oh man, you'll see how that plan unfolds once we get there though. But yeah, all that's left now was to go to the gate and wait for the flight for another 50 minutes or so because check-in was so easy. Now the flight there was alright, it was pretty good. I booked on the Airbus 350-900 and because I was just one person and didn't have the strongest bladder but still wanted a view, I decided to pay extra for seat 48K, which is an extra legroom seat and has a small exit up front so you don't have to squeeze through two people to get to the restrooms. Some people said that you would get squished as the wall kind of narrows out in front of you due to the emergency exit, but I had no issues, even though someone was sitting next to me as well, which was a shame. During booking, the middle wasn't taken, but it seemed like this plane was packed, so yeah, we were packed like sardines. But other than that, it was a pretty good flight. The seat gave me a lot of extra legroom, so I didn't feel too cramped. The food was decent, even though by now I'd forgotten the taste, but all I remember was that the ice cream they gave us afterwards was so good at that time. And I didn't even go to the toilet at all, which actually was weird, holding a piss for as long as 7 hours, which you probably shouldn't do, but oh well. Suits me, as the lady in front of me was working on a laptop, she had her stuff on the ground, and I mean, even without that stuff, like squeezing through that tiny gap would still be a bit awkward to be honest, unless you are small. But I don't know why, during the flight, I did nothing but listen to music. I didn't even watch movies like I usually do, I didn't sleep either. I think the thought of having to spend the next 50 or so days alone for the very first time in a foreign location just kind of scared me a bit. So my 10 hours at Singapore didn't turn out the way I wanted it to turn out, but mainly because it was overnight, so it made little sense to go out. And because my football team, Real Madrid, were playing in a pretty decisive title-winning match against Girona, and I was uploading reaction videos at that time, I already planned on watching the game live at the airport. So after buying some snacks, mainly Red Bull, to keep me energized, I went to a quiet spot and stayed there for a couple of hours. That couple of hours turned into the whole 10 hours almost. Now here's the thing, even though I couldn't really go out, I could have gone to Jewel in Terminal 1, but here's what I found out. So you have to pass immigration to get there, and assuming that I had to pass through 2 rounds of security, since Singapore Airport have it at the gates as well, and having luggage that was too heavy, I decided to save me the hassle because I needed to save energy for Seoul. Should be me, but I got shit to do. So instead, after a while, I explored Terminal 2 and 3, then tried going to the Butterfly Garden since that was the one thing that I missed out on last time I was here, but turns out there were no butterflies, there was nothing. I did read online that it's open 24/7, but I guess not. There's nothing here. Oh well, what a shame. So that's how I spent 10 hours in Singapore. And finally, as if it felt like it took forever, we were finally on our way to Seoul. At that point in time, I was feeling rough. I feel like I lost some content somehow of me entering the plane, but oh well. During the plane ride there, I knew it was going to be rough because even though I had the window seat, I was squished in because it was a packed flight once again. I just listened to music, slept for a bit, and then ate some food. I literally just survived on airplane food the last 24 hours or so. Didn't even eat anything at Singapore airport. Oh yeah, do any of you also hate how loud the sound of the toilet flush is on an airplane? I hated that as a kid, I remember. Soon enough, we were finally out of that hellhole and finally arrived at Seoul. Finally made it to Seoul. 24 hours later, more than 24 hours later. This airport looks really nice off the get-go. Yeah. Alright, bathroom review. Hopefully there's no cameras in here. Looks very, very nice. Very, very clean. I don't know what I'm doing. It's hot, I feel hot, but outside it's 5 degrees Celsius and I'm not wearing, I have a t-shirt underneath, I need to change. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not making the same mistake as before when I was in Beijing and the temperature was around the same, 5 degrees Celsius. Went outside, got cold as fuck. Well, I didn't feel it, but I got sick as hell the next day. Alright. I'm never doing that again. I'm never doing double flights. I'm just gonna do direct. I didn't even have that much fun in Singapore. It wasn't even worth it. I smell so bad. Also forgot to mention my eyes were stinging in Singapore because it was so humid, so I took a well-needed wash, then I changed and I dipset. Turns out my overcautiousness wasn't a great idea because I didn't expect to get greeted with an extremely long immigration line and wait another 30 to 40 minutes or so before I could get my luggage and get out this bitch. After escaping hell, I finally was able to get my luggage, but when I got to the designated carousel, I didn't see my suitcase, and here's me sitting here thinking, shit, what if it hasn't arrived or someone took it? I waited a while and almost asked staff, but then I saw that my suitcase had been sitting since I took too long. Oh man. So I finally exit into not Seoul yet, but Incheon, which, yeah, I don't think I mentioned it, but I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10, if you're on international flying into Seoul, you'll be flying into Incheon International Airport instead of Seoul Gimpo Airport. But yeah, I do apologize if the action camera's angle is a bit off this video. I can't see what I'm recording, and this was my first time using it on my shoulder as well. Wanted to come out to experience, and it is cold, 5 degrees. Now when I arrived, I felt so absolutely overwhelmed. I literally spent like a good 20 to 30 minutes just standing around people watching because I didn't know what to do. Okay, I did do some research, but I'm mostly an on-the-fly type of guy. But I did know that I wanted to take a train into Seoul Station. Now there are multiple ways to get to Seoul from Incheon. You could take a bus, probably takes the longest. You could take a cab, probably costs the most. Well, today I'm going to show you probably the best way. How to take the Express AREX train for only 10 Australian dollars. There are also other trains I'm pretty sure, but if you stick with my way, you won't have any trouble getting there, and I'm pretty sure it's the fastest and one of the cheapest options as well. But first, I got some money out of the ATM just in case, which was actually very easy. I'll show you how I did it here. If you're from Australia like I am, highly recommend the Up card, Up Bank, because there's no hidden international fees or withdrawal fees, and it's always good to have a disposable card in case something bad happens. But then off we went to the airport railway, where first you have to get down to the basement floor. Oh, I'm so overwhelmed. God damn, I don't even know where to go. Bruh. Holy. Get it together, Julian. You got this. Once you're down there, just follow the signs and then you pass a really scenic underpass area. Now here's where I had to stop for a bit as well. So I saw there were T-Money cards, which was the main transport card used in Seoul, and I wanted to get one just so I would be prepared. But the machine wouldn't accept my cash for some reason, so I just said screw it and just bought the ticket for the train instead. The way I bought it was through Klook, which is a highly trusted app for travel, and it really saved me a lot of time. One thing to note is that I was traveling through Terminal 1. Terminal 2 might be different, so be aware of that. Now I don't know why I didn't record it, maybe because I was so overwhelmed I forgot to, but there were ticket machines on the side too and a help center if you're unsure. I don't exactly remember how I figured out which gate to use, maybe because this one says express on it. So yeah, I didn't end up recording as much as I should have unfortunately, but just letting you know, from what I've learned in South Korea and Japan, there's so many signs everywhere in multiple languages, most common being the local ones, Chinese and English, and with so many help centers, it's almost impossible to get lost. But yeah, I waited a while for the train. I'm pretty sure there was one every 10 minutes or so. It's super convenient, and now I'm finally on the train. Felt really relaxed and happy. I forgot to mention, but I'm pretty sure you also had to reserve seating for the AREX, or at least I did, and you had to sign up on the website, so be prepared for that, to get a seat at least. I forgot if there's unreserved seating. But soon enough, we arrived at Seoul, maybe 30 to 40 minutes later after a way more comfortable ride though. At the station, be prepared to get your QR code up again to exit the gate if you bought through Klook, and also be prepared to climb many levels to finally get outside. Finally made it. The hard part is getting to the hotel now. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I don't even know how to catch a taxi. What? But you learn, my friend, and nothing gives me more excitement and fulfillment than stepping out of my comfort zone and learning about a new city.
Brando Hyatt?
Sorry?
Hyatt Hotel?
No.
Oh, this is reservation.
Oh, reservation.
Reservation.
Oh. Hey, can we do cash or card? Any is fine. Cash or card? Any?
Cash card? Okay, cash card also.
Okay.
Cash card, no problem.
Okay.
Where to go?
It's the Courtyard Marriott Seoul Namdaemun.
남대문 Marriott Hotel?
Marriott Hotel, yeah.
Marriott Hotel 남대문.
Thank God I booked a hotel close to the station for my first night. I think it's exciting to reveal now that even though I'm only staying in Seoul for 4 nights, I actually have 2 places booked. The reason why was because I really wanted to be close to the main tourist attractions on the first day of exploring, but I found a way better place. Way better. But it's on almost the other side of the city. Oh man. Well. This will be my new home just for tonight. Oh. So I waited a while in what I thought was the lobby until someone told me check-in was on the second floor.
Oh, we checking?
Yeah, check-in.
Oh, check-in is on the second floor, so it's upstairs.
Oh, upstairs.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
okay,
So
thanks.
you can take that left elevator.
Oh, thanks. I nearly went through the wrong door, but I'm pretty sure I went 30 something hours without any real sleep, so I felt delirious as hell. Fuck. Bruh. Oh, yeah. Alright.
Second floor.
Shit. What the hell? What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? Hello. So I did the usual stuff for check-in overseas, gave my passport, got told the room details and the price. Also, do you know if I can order food to the room?
Dining service?
I was pretty hungry, but obviously there'd be room service, dummy. So then I paid, and here's a tip: if you're using foreign currency, there will always be an option at hotels, but if there isn't, always ask and always pay in local currency. This might be a no-brainer to some of you, but it's always cheaper. Then I got told some information about the place, got the room key, a nice welcome gift as well, and then I dipped. Now here's where the lack of sleep really showed. I don't know why, but I thought she said the 7th floor when I heard her talking, but it was actually the 17th. So I went to the 7th floor. Look at that view though, man. This hotel is really nice. You'll soon see why. And it's close to the majority of the tourist attractions, but because of that, it is more expensive. You do pay for the convenience. Now, when I got to what I thought was my room, I struggled for a while.
Really gloomy. Wait, what the? Hello, 720. Let's see if this room's any good. Oh, come on, bro. No! I swear it was 720. Maybe I'm not even on this floor.
I went to the lobby again to get help, but they didn't know I was trying the 7th floor and wanted me to try again, but eventually I saw some random guy who helped me out.
Oh, is it wrong floor? It must be wrong floor. 17? Floor 17?
I'm pretty sure it hit 9 PM or something, and I arrived at Seoul at 4, which is crazy. So when traveling, always allow for more time than you think for activities. But soon enough, we made it.
감사합니다. Thank you. No. Oh man. Damn, son. Woo. Hey. I got mixed up, or they got mixed up. I swear they said the 7th floor. Alright, I know it says 17, 20, you know, I know it says that, but I swear they said the 7th floor. I swear. Or I'm delirious. Catch me a break because I haven't had proper sleep in 30 hours, dude. So cut me some slack, okay? Oh my god, look at this room, bro. This room, it is so hot. Oh, I need room service because I cannot be bothered going out. I only have this room for a night, which is a shame. Tomorrow I have the suite, and it costs basically as much as this room, which if you look at it right now, it's nice. It's fucking nice, but it's small. It's like, compared to that one, it's tiny. So, can I just say something? This has been a really fucking good experience. Right, on the plane, I was feeling like complete shit, regretting my decision because I was like, oh my god, okay. First time using this camera actually. But yeah, on the plane, I was feeling like the complete shit so bad. But as soon as I got to Seoul, or Incheon I guess, as soon as I got on the train, the AREX train to Seoul station, and seeing outside, even though it was dark, you couldn't see much, I was loving it. I was like, this experience just in a few hours has woken me up. Like, I was super tired. I felt dead. But it just suddenly woke me up. I'm not even tired anymore. Despite not really having good sleep. I slept maybe 1-2 hours on the plane, but you can't really count plane sleep as sleep. So they gave me a nice pack of, I don't know what this is. I hope it's slippers. I hope this slip is somewhere because I can't be wearing shoes or socks in this place. Even though I could, but my pants smell like shit, dude. My pants smell like fucking complete shit. What is it? I think it's chips. I think it's chips. Chips. Yo. Hey, we live, bro. Hey. Oh my god. I don't even know what this is, but hey, I love it. I want some fried chicken though. I'm not going out. Oh my god. I don't know what that is, bruh. And we got a Red Bull. I thought it was a Red Bull just because of the shape. Pocky Sweat is actually pretty neat too. And we got some, these are the smallest gummy bears I have ever fucking seen. How's this camera, by the way? I love it. Oh, there's more. Yo, that's crazy, bro. That view, I knew the 7th floor wasn't it because as soon as I saw outside, it didn't look like it was high enough to see the gate. Okay, we need to find out how to switch the light off because I'm trying to show you guys the best view. First off, hotel tour. Yes, slippers, blah, blah, blah. What's over here? Safe. Oh my God. This is a 4-star hotel, but it fucking looks like a 5-star hotel. Let me zoom this shit in, but nice, very classy bathroom. On the other side though, you can, am I zoomed in too far? All right, you can see some of this. And here we go, guys. I'm gonna turn this light off. That was meant to happen better than that. Boom. And then I can show you the glorious view of the fucking gate, bro. Move, chair. Get the fuck out the way. Oh yeah, that is fucking brilliant. There you have it, room tour of the Marriott Courtyard named Daemon. There is a, you pay extra for the views, right? There is a view you can get of the Seoul Tower. I thought it would be snowy at this time and it wouldn't look as good. It's not snowy at all. I thought it would snow around this time of the year. But I thought the gate looked better, if I'm completely honest. Like, let me know what you think. I mean, I was considering the tower at first, but the gate just has such a like cyberpunk metropolis kind of feel, vibe, you know? It just looks like, you know, I mean, I don't know. Both views are cool, you know? Don't get me wrong. I would have chose the Seoul Tower view too if I could. But, I mean, I chose this view. I am not happy. Okay.
So after the initial excitement died down, I video called my mum to check in with her, took a well-needed shower. I stunk, my clothes stunk even more though. And then I laid in bed eating chips while looking at the menu.
I'm definitely ordering room service. I've been eating airplane food for the last basically 2 days. And I can't be bothered going out.
But I actually ended up not ordering anything and instead just sat, drank some tea, and admired the view.
You know, I tried sleeping just then. I couldn't. I was really tired towards the end. Like, I overdid myself, kind of. I didn't want to eat anything, too, because I feel bloated. I don't know. After being on the airplane for so long, like, I'm sure it's not just me, but afterwards, like, maybe it's because it's been a while since I slept, so my body's not functioning like functioning like normal. I don't really shit. I don't really like. I mean, if I have the need feel to shit, like I feel constipated, so might as well save the money. You know what the fuck part is? I was just organizing all my stuff, and oh, my big toe cracked. That's what you get. Oh, for having long nails and not bothering to cut them. Every time I try to do something useful, I get fucked on. Why? Thankfully, it didn't fuck me up eternally. Like, I was scared that for the next few weeks or days, that's gonna hurt like a motherfucker. This just shows you, right, so many things. When you travel, so many things will go wrong. It's fucked.
Around midnight, when the gate stopped lighting up, I decided to call them.
Close lights. Until tomorrow.